My dad was a Brit. He's very British. Beard, everything, full on accent. He was a pretty big badass, I would say. He, as a kid, I always remember him just being really intelligent, and he was always really funny. I think that's where I got such a good sense of humor, and among other things. He was really witty. That's the main thing that I remember. Out of all the qualities he had, it was like he was brilliant. My dad used to always drink. All the for as long as I can remember, he was drinking. He would do these really funny things where he would stand outside my door and pretend he was choking or being attacked by someone that I couldn't see. He wasn't a rage drunk or anything. He was really happy. He would laugh like crazy. I know it pissed the hell out of my mom because my dad was never really like involved in activities that we did. Like if we had a sport or something like that, I mean, not that I ever did sports, he wouldn't he wouldn't show up to a game or something like that. He was work all the time. He would be in his office all day whenever we got home, and I know during the day he was gone either playing golf or working. So, but he was always there at dinner and after dinner, which is kind of when we all spent time together. And then my mom was the one who really kept everything going, I guess. She would drive us to school, she would drive us to friends' houses, she would make dinner, she would clean the house. She was, yeah, in control of everything. He, like I said, he wasn't really a fatherly father. Like when you think of a dad, you think of, hey son, let's go down to the ball game, let's go get some ice cream, something like that, like a stereotypical dad. He was just kind of a celebrity, and he even said to me one time, Lewis, I don't want you to think that we're best friends, all right? I said, well, okay. He said, we're not best friends. I'm your dad. There's some dads who take their sons out to games, who hang out with them all the time. I'm not that. I am your father. There is a clear distinction between best friend and father. So that's a pretty good way to define it. My friend and I were in a separate room of the house, just kind of waiting to figure out what the hell was going on. And we finally figured out what had happened because my sister was out front with the rest of my family, and we just heard her scream that he's dead. And she started bawling. And I told my friend to wait there, and I went out and talked to my mom, and she said, yeah, he killed himself. And that was it. He got really high, got really wasted, and took a bunch of Ambien and shot himself in the head. Well, I'm not mad at him. That's the one thing that surprises everyone who I've talked to about this. They're all like, aren't you pissed off at him? Don't you hate him for what he did? I'm not mad at him at all because like I said, he was a celebrity, and if Tom DeLonge pulled some bullshit like that, you wouldn't be like, fuck you, Tom DeLonge, you're such an asshole. You would just be like, oh, that sucks, and then kind of move on. And I mean, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but I'm pretty good. Yeah.